Then the bushes to her right rustled, and footsteps. Definite footsteps. Not the kind a bear would make, unless it was the circus kind, walking on its hind legs. Molly craned her neck. "Hello?" After a second, a man, not a bear, walked through the vegetation a few feet away. And not just any man. A forest ranger man by the looks of his army green cargo pants and taupe campaign hat. And a hot forest ranger man on top of that. Dark eyes, darker hair, strong jaw with a 5 o'clock shadow at 10:30 in the morning. Heavy jacket that did nothing to mask a broad set of shoulders underneath. Molly didn't let any of this throw her, as some of her trademark entitlement came bounding back with a vengeance. "I thought you were a bear," she said, pushing herself up off the rock and wincing at the pain in her toe, which felt like someone was pinching it with tweezers. "You could have said something." Forest Ranger Guy took a few more steps, then stopped with his hands on his hips, trim hips, tapering from a thicker, muscular core. He tipped his hat back and studied her with furrowed brows. "Did you hear what I said?" she bit out. "Or are you ignoring me to make a point?" He nodded, then pulled something out of his back pocket.
"Making a point."
"Fabulous."
"Is this yours?"
he asked, his voice a rich, deep baritone that matched his looks perfectly. She let her gaze drop to what he held between his fingertips, disdainfully, like it was poison. Her granola bar wrapper. It must have fallen out of her backpack. "I don't know, I guess."
"You guess."
"That's what I said, but I'm sure there are other hikers out here who enjoy Quaker Chewy bars, too."
"But this particular one is yours."
Was it possible that he hadn't recognized her yet? Her hair had grown some, and she'd gained a little weight, but still.
"Do you know the fine for littering in Montana?"
he continued. It was like a bad movie. She was the heroine and he was the hero from hell. She laughed before she could help it. Probably not the best idea since he was wearing a badge. "No, I don't, officer, but I have a feeling you're going to tell me."
"Up to $200. You have $200 you feel like flushing down the toilet?"
No, she most definitely did not. "Give me a break, it fell out of my backpack."
"Ordinarily, I might believe that. But in this case, I don't."
"Don't you have anything better to do? Like stop a forest fire or something?" Reaching inside his coat, he nodded again while watching her with those smoky brown eyes. "What are you doing?" she asked.
"Well, here's the thing. I was going to give you a warning, but you've got quite a mouth on you, and I'm in a piss-poor mood, so that means a ticket."
"Are you kidding?"
"I don't kid."
Molly felt her neck heat in that old, familiar way, followed by her cheeks and then her ears. She knew she probably looked like a cherry tomato, and she forced a deep, even breath. It was something she'd learned in the anger management classes. Calm yourself down when you begin to feel upset. Express your feelings and needs assertively, but not aggressively. She put up a hand and smiled her best smile. It used to charm the socks off people, even the crustiest ones. But she and Charm School had recently had a parting of ways, so there was no telling how this would go. "Look," she said, "I think we got off on the wrong foot here. I'm Molly Cordero. I'm new to this area, just out on a hike. I'd never think about defacing this lovely trail with trash." He flipped open the ticket book and clicked his pin, not bothering to look up.
"I know who you are."
So he had recognized her, but wasn't going to show it. No smile or awkward request for an autograph. She supposed the Molly Cordero as of late didn't command as much attention as the old one with the tight body and cute pixie cut. And that was depressing as hell. With as much dignity as she could muster, she lifted her chin. She could think